YouTube. Can't say Twitch anymore. Start over, King. Let's start over. All right. YouTube. MFFLs. Glow Gang, Glow Nation. What is good, everybody? I'd like to welcome y'all to another one. A brand spanking new one for your head top. We talk Mavs here on the Glow Sun Sports YouTube channel. Of course, man, I am the guy who's been messing up all day, it seems like. Right now, it is your boy, Real. And joining me is the man that's going to finally put some respect on my boy Spencer Dinwiddie name out here. And that's my boy King. What's up, man?
Nothing much, brother. Good game. Let's talk on it.
Yes, sir. But King, you already know before we get into that, we got to give a rundown of how this works. If you're new to the show, guys, we usually give our overall reaction to the game. We give you our positives, we give you our negatives, we give out the game ball, no matter the wins or the losses. And the most important part of the show goes to you guys. We take your questions and your comments. We're glad y'all guys are here with us. We're probably the only Mav show that interact with you, the Glow Gang out there, guys. We thank you guys for rocking with us tonight after this huge win by the Mavs tonight. We about to get into it. King, is you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it. Let's see what the score was, King. What? I didn't even know that. The score was 111 to 103. Huge win, as like I said, by the Dallas Mavericks against the Utah Jazz. A much needed win. King, let's go ahead and get into who the top performers were. For Utah, with Donovan Mitchell with 17, 4, and 9. Luka, of course, with 35, 16, and 7. I thought he was going to get a triple-double today. I really did. Let's go ahead and get to these stats, man. So, of course, you already know, Dallas today shot over 40%. Today they shot 44%. Three-pointer with 37%. They're pretty okay. 80% on the free throws today. Of course, Utah shot 43, 48, and 79, respectively. The numbers might not bear it out as far as the percentages, but Dallas pretty well. Actually, field goal percentage, yes. 3-pointers, they kind of started getting hot a little bit towards the end there. They shot up to 38%, but Dallas defense tonight, man. This was the defense that we've been accustomed to before the All-Star break. So Dallas did pretty good on that, man. So, King, let's get into it, man. Give us your overall reaction of the game that happened a couple of minutes ago at the right moment of tonight.
It's time to buy stock, guys. It's time to buy stock. If you haven't already, come and join this wave. Mavericks are going to do something special this year. As you said just a few seconds ago, defense was back. I said last video I wanted to see them get back to their defensive roots. And I wanted to ask you a question. Are you still scared of Rudy Gobert?
I have now officially changed my mind of Rudy Gobert. They did what you said they were going to do.
Yeah. So
the game.
Are you just talking about the game?
Hey, and he started getting mad and started trying to foul Luka and stuff. So yeah.
And they can't defend Dorian Finney-Smith. They try to always put Rudy Gobert on Dorian Finney, and it doesn't work as far as leaving him open. I'm not, again, my takeaway, I'm not afraid of anybody in the West. If their team doesn't start with Phoenix, as far as their city, this team is a good team. They done messed around and gave Luka Doncic a squad. And it is what it is, man. We got a number 2 guy that can go out there and get us a consistent 20 points. And don't forget, we did this without Jalen Brunson and Tim Hardaway Jr., so make sure y'all keep that up because, you know, they won't say anything about that when it comes to Dallas. But, yeah, without Tim Hardaway Jr. or Jalen Brunson today, we beat this team. And really, we held them in check the whole game. I know they was off a back-to-back. It's always excuses when it comes to Dallas, but we just beat them. It just seemed like they had those guys' number. It felt like Luka and them felt like they should have won the last game, and they came out today and just handed it to them. I'm losing words to say about this team, man. Like every day is trying to find, or every show trying to find new things to say about this team, and I can't, man. Like it's been at least a decade, if not more, that I've had this much fun watching Mavericks games right now. Like I'm excited to watch them, as we've been saying, and let's just keep going, man. Let's keep riding the train. Hopefully, we can correct our flaws with the next game against New York. Now that we no longer have that guy anymore, So it's not on our backs, and let's keep riding it, man. This is another good win.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's kind of funny you said that, guy, because I think I told you earlier, listening to some Wizard, Twitter and broadcast. A lot of people after that game that KP had yesterday, man. A lot of them said they wanted to trade
Mm. He
after
just
one game.
matched them, and he just matched them basically today.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Matter of fact, let me look that real quick before I give that answer. Let me see. Spence only attempted 15 shots today. It wasn't like he was out there just dominating. You know what I'm saying? He played within the flow of the game.
Hmm.
So I'll get to it in the positive. But yeah, man, this team, you could tell like they circled this on the calendar, which I think we talked about that in the last video. The fact that um they sat Luca and they sat Maxi for a reason. Let's get y'all as close to 100% as possible. I think Luca was fine. I think they were just kind of using the excuse to kind of sit him out, let him rest one more time before because they were going all out against this team, and we saw that tonight.
Yeah.
Um, I like the way, or we'll get into the positives on that. I'm jumping ahead of the gun here. Yeah, like you said, man. What else are you supposed to say about this team? I mean, we're running out of words, man. It's just like you said, there was no Jalen, no Tim, which kind of gave me confidence. They had their whole squad and they couldn't beat us. So just imagine we added Jalen and we had Tim in the game, man. That would have made a huge difference for the Mavericks, which kind of should give us as Mav fans some confidence, man, that they might do something against this team in the playoffs if they end up playing it that way. Denver won tonight against Golden State, King.
Yeah. I told you guys, all of you guys, from 2 on down is not set yet. So you seen it.
Yeah, like I said, I think we can get that fifth seed. Dallas won their 40th game tonight, by the way, too. So we're 10 away from 50. And the way Dallas is looking right now, I told you last video, they're gonna end up getting over 50, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna get over 50. Let's go ahead and get into the positives, man. What positive did you have in this game today?
Dorian Finney-Smith. Well, let's rewind. Let's start at the top. Luka Doncic again. Searching for Rudy Gobert. Just picking him apart, getting into his head.
Did we call that?
Playing mind games with him. Yep. Just doing whatever he wanted to do to this Jazz team, no matter what. Spencer Dinwiddie. When I'm talking about just consistency, he's just, I don't have to be the number one guy. Like, it feels like Spencer Dinwiddie's okay with being a number two dude. Like you get that feeling like, I'm here, I got you, do your thing and lead us.
And be the number one if you need him to.
Exactly. And that's the feeling. Spencer Dinwiddie just did his thing again. I was happy with his minutes completely. And Dorian Finney-Smith, let's get to him. Guy said he wasn't worth $15 million. He just goes out here and plays some of the best basketball of his career since then. Another 20-pointer against the Utah Jazz. They just don't have an answer for him. He seems to like to play them a lot. And Josh Green, man. Josh Green is, I'm telling you, we keep saying it on this show, and I'm going to stick to it. He's an offensive move, some offensive weapon away from being a very, very valuable piece to an NBA team. And he's showing you, again, passes, rebounding, 50-50 balls, a little bit of everything. Defense, big defensive stops and steals. Luka Doncic, going back to him, defense. Like, it's not even about just the offense. This guy's on another level defensively right now.
Are you sure he played defense? The national media say he doesn't play defense. Are you sure?
They keep telling us he doesn't play defense, but for some reason, I keep looking up, and he's getting crucial steals, crucial blocks.
They know everything, so I figured the national media would know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And even on his run, this Player of the Month run, he was averaging about 1-1, one steal and 1 block a game. But they don't want to talk about it. It is what it is. But yeah, there's only one really negative I wanted to harp on, and we'll get to it later. Well, really two, I guess, today. But again, everybody did their job with some defensive lapses. You expected Utah to make a run because this was plus this is like a playoff atmosphere. These guys are at the end of the year and they're right there at the 4 or 5 position. So that's the closest thing to playing knowing you're going to play each other. And Utah was going to come out punching. But defense, Rudy, you guys said last time Rudy had an excellent game or so, and I said it was just a Rudy game. I don't know if this game was just another Rudy game, you guys, or this one was an excellent game, but I felt like we held him in check. Donovan Mitchell couldn't get anything going. Felt like Bogdanovic was going to go off for a second date, but then he cooled off for a bit. And yeah, man, we held Mike Conley in check. This was just a good team win.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like Jordan Clarkson really got off and was doing his thing. But other than that, he was only only real guy that could make his own shot today. That was like creating his own shot. So again, man, this Maverick team, I'm just waiting for the playoffs. Like, let's just see it in a time when it's needed and everybody can, say it's actually worth something. But for right now, let's just keep winning these games, man. Over 50 wins. Let's try for 55.
Yes, sir. We need to highlight the fact Dorian's defense on Donovan Mitchell. And we also need to highlight the fact that Reggie Bullock's defense on Conley, like you said. Conley kind of for his career has been kind of like not necessarily a Maverick killer, but been kind of like a headache for the Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
For you to have those two guys locking up the two wings or the two guards for Utah, that was huge. There was a negative I want to get on in the game. I think we'll probably have the same negative. Like I said, bro, Spencer Dinwiddie, man. Jesus, man. I told y'all this, man, since we picked this dude up. When that guy has the ball, I think I heard who did I hear say this? Oh, I think was it Derek Harper or Devin Harris? One of them was like, man, look, I think it was Derek Harper. He was just like, man, look, I feel so comfortable when he has the ball. I do too. I told you that before. Like when we had KP, I really cringed. It was kind of like, please make a good play. Please make a good play. But with Spencer, bro, I'm just sitting back like, yo, he got this. And every time I feel that way, he always makes the right move, bro. Either be the shot or he's setting somebody up. Like, you have a dude that's that steady and that clutch and that can pick up the offense when you need him, bro, that's going to be huge for the Mavericks in the playoffs. And like I said, just can't say enough about Spencer Dinwiddie, man. I don't care what the Washington Wizards, how they feel after that game with KP had yesterday. We won the trade, man. We won the trade. So, but yeah, of course, Luka. I really thought Luka was going to get a triple-double. I felt like he had at least 9 assists at one point. But he finished with 7.
Hockey assists. Like, Luka's getting a bunch of hockey assists now. For some reason, the Mavs are like, and it's not a bad thing. Like, guys are like doing
as long as you be in the right play, we winning. I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But he, like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't that close to it today. He had 3 assists away from it. But the rebounding, Luka went in there and dominated on the boards tonight, man. They missed him in the last game with those rebounds. So him coming in there the way he did and season high 16 rebounds, that was huge. Look, it was crazy. Luka did not have like a super dominant game, and he still got you what 35.
Yeah, 35.
That's how you know you great, bro. Like you had a solid game, 35-16.
Yeah,
like come on, bro. Like the dude on another level, man. Like, and then the fact that you could tell he circled this game on his calendar. And we both said on the last video, the way we knew he was going to call Rudy Gobert out. We already knew that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Dallas took it personal that last game with Donovan Mitchell coming off those easy screens and pulling up for jumpers. Like I said, you had Dorian and you had Reggie both doing their thing against Conley and against Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, as much as Bogdan went off, Donovan Mitchell is the head of the snake. If you can take him out, you got this team. We're talking about the number one offensive team in the league, man, and you barely had them a little over 100 points. So kudos to the defense, man. Kudos to Jason Kidd and them, man, for having the game plan to take Rudy Gobert out the game. Like I said, like I think you said in the last video, you said this before. Like when we lose, it's like that 1 or 2 things that you didn't do right. Yep. Okay, go out there and clean it up, and let's do it again. You play this team again, and look what they did today. Like those calls that Luka wasn't getting at the end of the game against Rudy last game. He was getting them in this. And like I said, it made Rudy frustrated because he started making those like idiotic fouls and damn near had some technical fouls. He had a technical foul today, but could have had 2. I'm still kind of questionable about that second one, bro. But I think the referees didn't call it because they didn't want to take him out the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool because I think we would have, if the shoe was on the other foot, we would have been like, no, don't call it on Luka or whatever. But that's fine. But yeah, it was a huge win for the Dallas Mavericks, man, tonight, man. Huge win. King, I mentioned close. See my fingers? Can you see that? See the gap?
I see it. It's a little something there.
It's a little something. That's how close I am, King. That's how close I am, man. You're getting me there. You stop shoving me. I'm gonna get there. Stop shoving me. I'm gonna get there.
How close is it? Close as far as Western Conference Finals? Like, how close are you? So, are you over the top as far as first round? You're there.
Oh no, I'm at the first round. I tell you, I'm at the first round.
Okay, so you're past the
Yeah,
first
I'm
round. You
past first
believe
round.
this team is past the first round.
Yeah, I'm
You're
past
on
first round.
you're on the edge of what? Western Conference Finals or championship?
I'm closer to Western Conference Finals right now.
Western Conference Finals. Okay, that's good. Y'all hear that on the show? That's awesome. Your boy Luke out here out rebounding Rudy.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you didn't even give him credit. We only got out rebounded by 3. Like that's awesome. That's a positive in itself against this team. And then you didn't give him credit as far as just 3 steals and 1 block. Like when you
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say his
Yeah,
numbers,
I meant to bring that up. My bad. Yeah.
give him his 35, 16, 7, 3, and 1.
Are you sure that wasn't somebody else's steals? Because he don't play defense. Remember?
He don't play defense. I guess.
For the national media, it's just funny how the national media just knows everything about this team.
Yeah, they seem to do, but they don't know anything.
A lot about this team that they don't watch. It's funny how that works.
Oh, also your boy Dwight Powell. Let's give him a shout out.
Oh yeah. What did Dwight have to work with today, man?
Let's give Dwight Powell.
Oh yeah, Dwight had 13. His energy, man, around the rim on Rudy Gobert too was huge, man.
So far in these 2 games, he's better than Rudy. Hey, don't want to say that one. I'm not saying he's better than him in general. I'm just saying in these past 2 games, he's been better than Rudy.
Shots fired. That's all I gotta say. Shots fired. All right, man. You got any other positives in this game, man?
Nah. Other than I remember the last game when I was telling all y'all will come back and hopefully y'all be eating this good crow when Utah lost, and I was saying, hey, what about Rudy now and all that? But no, nothing else to say.
When we winning, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that crow tastes good, man.
It's good crow, I know.
Yeah,
I feel the same.
Barbecue sauce on it and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then, got a little garlic salt on there. I'm good, man.
I'm more of a honey mustard guy myself.
Hey, I got a little bit of that on too. I kind of mixed it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just good, man. I baked it, and everything, so I'm good, man. I'm good. All right, man. You already know how it go, King. For every positive, unfortunately, there's a negative. Go ahead and get into it, man. What you got?
Really 2 main negatives I have here. One, I'm gonna start with the streaky one. Reggie Bullock's been a little streaky. Since he's returned from his injury, he's been.
I didn't see you coming with that one. Okay.
He's been streaky on the offensive side, not the defensive side as much. So I'm not really the same thing. I'll go for the second guy I'm gonna go at. But the major problem here that has been since we've had that one conversation and you asked me, has everything been okay? Has been Maxi Kleber on offense. Yeah. Maxi Kleber is struggling on offense, and it's awesome. We have a good enough team to pick him back up, and I don't think he's going to stay here forever. I do think he's going to switch around to Maxi. This is the luxury of having a team like this, like we talk about with depth, so that when Maxi turns it back on, it's like wow, like now we have Maxi included as well. But yeah, I'm gonna call it like it is. Maxi right now in offense is like it's so many times he has wide open shots. Like, I mean, wide open.
Yeah, he had a bunch of them tonight.
He's missing them. He's short arming them, hitting the front of the rim and all. And it's just like, come on, man.
It's like he's straight shooting them and not putting any arc on it, is what it looks like.
But they're asking him to be the center as well, too. Like, a lot of the time when Dwight Howard's not when Dwight Powell is not in there, it's Maxi Kleber banging against Rudy Gobert and all. So I know he's definitely undersized for that position. So it's probably taking away his legs some. So as I said, I'm just nitpicking here because Maxi played a hell of a job on defense, like the same thing. So he still impacted the game. It's just bad watching him have these wide open shots when I want to call them, and I can't call them because it's disconnected. So that's my negatives, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know Reggie shot. He shot 1 for 4 on 3, but 1 for 5 from the field because he missed a layup, I think it was. Instead of dunking it. Yeah. I guess I completely forgot about Reggie, man, because like I said, I gave Reggie his props on the defense he had on Mike Conley. Maxi, man, he had that little spurt. I think he had like 2 games or whatever, where he had like the 19 points and like the 15 or whatever it was, back to back. But it's like now, man, he's kind of reverting back to the first year we went to the playoffs, man. He was missing all those shots. I don't know, man. I don't want to give up on Maxi because for sure on defense, Maxi did really well on defense tonight, man. You just got to give him that. But like you said, maybe it's him exerting a lot of energy on defense that's taking his legs on offense. Yeah. Because like I said, a lot of him and Reggie, both their shots look a little flat tonight. And plus both of them played key positions on defense. Like I said, Reggie locked up Mike Conley, and then he's a handful down there. Rudy Gobert is definitely a handful, so you got to give props to both Powell and Maxi Kleber. So I'm not gonna beat him up. But like I said, we always say before, if one of your strengths is taken away, you got to fall back on something else.
Yes,
You're
sir.
not hitting your shots. What was your defense talking about? What's your rebounding talking about? And like I said, Maxey did pretty good, man, moving his feet against the wings on switches, and did pretty good on Rudy Gobert in the paint. Had had a couple blocks. So yeah, I gotta give him his props, man. So I'm not gonna go all the way in on him on the negatives, but I'm gonna give you like a half a negative.
Yeah,
So his half and then Reggie's half gonna make a full negative.
Understood. I agree with you. Let's do that.
You got anything else you want to add with that, man?
No, that's basically it. Let's go, Mavs.
Yes, sir. All right, King. Who you giving the game ball to tonight?
I really contemplating giving it to Dodo. You know, Dodo.
You talking about the man that it's not worth $15 million?
Yeah, that's not worth $15 million. That's really the heart and soul of this team that you hear on the court, even when Rudy's getting wide open dunks or Hassan Whiteside, he's yelling at Dwight Powell to get in position and all. Like you just watch this guy and what he means to the team. He means so much. But you already know who it is, man. Come on, man.
Who is that?
You know where that award go to.
Who it be?
I don't know, Mr. 77.
Hey, were you happy tonight? They yelling out MVP. Did you hear that?
They were yelling out MVP. The crowd. That AAC. Thank y'all. Like I'm saying, I'm giving y'all props. The last episode, I'm giving you props again. Keep it going. Like it's not over. This MVP race is as close as it's ever been between so many people, and it keeps fluctuating. We still have almost 20 games to still prove something. It ain't over. Luke is still getting this. If he gets 35 a game and we keep winning, who's to say he won't win another Player of the Month or another Player of the Week coming up?
Bro,
and
get out of my head, bro. I swear, I was just sitting there thinking that. I said because he's what he's got. He got your 41.
Yep.
He got your 36 or 35 tonight. Well, he got a couple high 20s.
He missed the game. I think he got a high 20 the first out of the bat, and then he had the 41 and down to 35. So
he missed one. So yeah.
So he's still hot though as far as the numbers and all that stuff, and they're still undefeated. So there's not to say he won't get another Player of the Week. He won't get a back-to-back Player of the Month, and then I mean that's a whole complete different narrative. Then if he wins back-to-back Player of the Month, so it ain't over yet, y'all. Just keep rocking and keep believing.
So King, let me ask you, man, how many Players of the Month you got to get before you are officially one of the top 3 in the MVP conversation? How many you got to get, bro?
I think it depends on the play out of the month and how many other guys have gotten. But I think like Joker, I think guys have gotten like 1. I don't think guys have gotten 1. No guy has gotten like 3 or something like that. Like who has the most? If anybody knows, please leave it in a comment. But maybe Joel has 2 or so. So
in the East, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like your 1 is big enough already. Just having that 1 in this.
DeRozan got 1.
That's what I'm saying. So if Luka can get 2. Like 2 is a big deal as far as you definitely have to be in the top 3. I think by the end of the year, he is going to be top 3. I think at the award show and all that happens for the NBA awards, his name's going to be on the list as far as the MVP candidates. That's my prediction. Yeah. But who's your player of the game though? Don't forget about you.
You gave it to Luka.
Yep.
So let me go ahead and give it to Dodo, man. That way they both have it tonight. Like I said, Dodo's because we got to. Not only was Dodo hot tonight from the field, man, but Dodo's defense. I got to keep highlighting it. Dodo's defense on Donovan Mitchell tonight, man, could not go without being recognized, bro. That dude was out there. Like I said, he took it personal because last game, Donovan made it look like he was easy, man. Like nobody could stop him. I think he scored like 30-some points in the last game, 34 or something like that.
Yeah.
And so for them to go out here and hold him up to under 20 points, you got to give Dodo props, man. And I think you said this before, too. The way Dallas's defense is having one of the top defenses in the league, bro, his name got to be somewhere in one of the defensive teams. Got to be on one of the defensive teams.
I was just saying that we doing the hashtags and we getting people out there, narratives and all. Luka MVP, J Kid Coach of the Year, Dorian Finney-Smith, all defensive team. He has to be on all
executive of the year.
Nico executive of the year. All these conversations that and screw that. You know what? I don't even want Dorian on just the all defensive team. I want him on the first team. Dodo should be on the all defensive first team. Why not? Who taking the spot? That small forward. Who should be over him?
I mean, your team is top 3 in defense.
Who should be over him? That's all I want to know.
He's the best defender on the team. I'm just saying, King. I'm just saying.
There's no Kawhi Leonard. There's no Paul George.
Nope.
Draymond Green about to miss most of the year. So why not?
Man, I agree with you, man. Like I said, I was sitting there thinking that during the game, like, bro, we We got to get that going too, man.
Yeah.
Somebody he needs to be recognized for what he's doing for this team on defense. The guy that don't deserve 15 million. I'm sorry, my bad. He don't deserve 15 million. All right, King. There's one little tidbit I want to talk about before we get into the questions and comments. So there was some news, man, that your boy might be getting his first sneakers, man. What you think?
I heard June 30th. Definitely
Yes,
trying.
sir.
I'm definitely gonna be in line copping them OG.
Yeah, I'm getting a pair.
I have to have the first pair. I don't even care how they look. Like I have to get the first pair just to have them. Like OG. I think like J's brand new. They run about 10 G's. You can get off of them to have if you have an OG pair from back in the day. So I'm definitely gonna grab a pair of those. I'm gonna be on there June 30th, wherever I have to be.
I'm definitely getting a pair of them Lucas, man. We're gonna talk about when we get them. We'll be definitely talking about them here on We Talk Mavs, and also on our sneaker channel. We'll be talking about Lucas sneakers, man. So whenever those drop, I'm definitely getting those because like I said, we always wondered why Luka wasn't in the conversation of getting his own sneakers. It's like, bro, the dude is not arguably. No, I'm gonna stop saying arguably. He is a top 5 player. He's top 5 player. Let's just go ahead and put that out there now. He's arguably the best player in the league, but he is definitely a top 5 player, bro. So we can go ahead and label that right now. He's going to be, and I'm saying it right now, King. I really believe he's going to be on the all NBA team, first team. He's going to be there. So it's going to be 3 years in a row. You can't deny him. Top 5 in the MVP, all NBA first team, arguably the best player in the league, top 5 player in the league, hands down, man. We got to go ahead and get his man his props, man. Put some respect on Luka's name out here. He deserves his own signature shoe, and I'm definitely copping them joints.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. King, it is your favorite time of the show, man. It's your favorite time of the show.
Might be, man.
Questions in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time. So if y'all guys got any questions or any comments, go ahead and get them in now. King, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Let's deep dive into this joint, man. Let's see who's up first. Oh, my baby's up first. She said, "What's up, Glow Gang? Thank you, babe. I love you."
GG.
I know. All right. And next up, we got Ben. What's good, man? He says Luka out rebounded Gobert and did bits on defense. Luka, Doncic, and Dinwiddie run Dallas. Great win. Yes, sir, man. And I think that they touched on that too during the game. They were talking about that with Luka and Spencer in there. This offense is unstoppable, man.
Yeah.
You got 2 dudes that can easily get their points in any facet or any way on the court, bro. So huge. And Spencer gets to the free throw line just like Luka. So that's huge too.
You see Luka, you see when like Spencer made the 3, it's like a step back 3. He walking back down the court, and Luka like dabbing him up and talking stuff when getting ready to check back in the game.
Yeah.
Like it's like that chemistry, and Luka knows he has a team. He has backing now when he goes to war. So I'm ready, man.
Man, you imagine us having Spencer during the Clipper series?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. So I've been saying it for the longest. We just need that one guy. Finally got a guy that I can actually trust. I don't know about anybody else. I definitely trust him. Bro Law, what's good, man? He said, all right, it's time for the Bro Law to join King on the Mavs getting past the first round. I joined last game. They proved they can beat any team in the West except Phoenix. No more excuses. Plenty of room. King, you got room?
I mean, I do.
I thought you were solo on the island, man. I know you had room.
I've been waiting.
Oh, okay.
I was holding it down for y'all. Remember that. But man,
keeping the seat warm and everything. That's what's up.
I think they're going to be competitive against Phoenix too, though.
I was about to say that. You know what? After what I saw tonight, and we got to look at the 3 circumstances of their loss to Phoenix.
Yep.
I told y'all this. The first 2 we lost, we didn't have Luka. The third one we lost, Phoenix rested for literally almost 5 days. They had rested for literally almost 5 days, and Dallas came off a back-to-back. So that had a lot to do with the reason why Phoenix. I mean, we also barely lost that game, coming off a back-to-back, and them resting damn near 5 days. Yep. So, like, got to factor that in too. So now we play them again, it's going to be even footing now. Now we're really going to see what's going on with this team. If Dallas can beat Phoenix straight up now, then you might have me sold, King. You might have me sold.
It's like Utah. It's like Utah, the last game with Utah, where we gave it away, but it was like an adjustment, like Jake hit again. As I said, he'd make the adjustments and they'll learn how to play. I've seen them play enough against Phoenix with Luka. They had that game won. Again,
twice.
Like that was
even,
the game.
Even without Luka.
But the one with Luka, they had it won. So it's just simple adjustments, and having Spencer Dinwiddie to help you close in that fourth quarter with
Yes.
Luka against like CP3 in them,
Yes.
I'm liking. I'm betting. I'm putting money on the Mavericks. If it was against
Ooh.
Phoenix, I'd still put money on the Mavericks just to like take my chances and take those odds.
Okay, man. Let your boy hold $1, man. All right, man. Sadistic, what's good, man? He said, I'm back, fellas. What a win. Yes, sir. Great win for the Mavs, man. By the way, I guess me and King didn't touch on this. If y'all don't know, Dallas is now a half a game behind you, though. I need to look at the schedule because we play the Knicks next.
Yeah,
King is at a free bingo space.
Don't talk about it. Let's move on to the next question.
Let's move
Lies, what's
on.
up, Lies?
My man. All right, Lies. Good game, guys. Won't be able to watch this live. Have a good one tonight. Yo, real. If this win don't make you jump on board the train, then I don't want. I don't know what can convince you anymore. Lies. I'm close. Man. Yeah, like I said, you see the little gap. You see the little tiny little gap. I'm that close, man. King is He's steady pushing me, man. He's steady pushing me. I'm gonna get there though. Ben, what's good, man? Real. Please join the rest of us on the Mavs to the finals bandwagon. Hey, Ben, the best I can do is maybe Western Conference Finals. I'm inching close to Western Conference Finals. Like King said, the one team I'm kind of nervous about is Phoenix, man. I want to see how we play against Phoenix in our last. We done with them?
I think we're done. We got to see them in the playoffs. Yeah.
Okay. Dang it. Well, never mind. Yeah, we have to wait to the playoffs then, man. See what they're talking about in the playoffs. I thought maybe playing it one more time, then I can kind of see what we with this new team, what we would do against them.
Bro, I really think if we could win the first round series, I think that's a big monkey off the bat. Yeah. I think if we could win that, then they might start rolling. Like,
yeah, I think so too. They'll play more free.
That's what I'm like. I'm just worried about that first round series. I'm like, if they can win that first one, I think everything will start getting easier for them. And like, Luka's not I know Luka. We talk about his playoff performances and his playoff success or not having success. I guess people talk about. But he's not new to the playoff game. Like, he has this experience from overseas. That's why he steps up so great in the playoffs. I'm not worried about him. If we get this rolling and he sees my team can make it past the first round, like I said, special things, man. Like, if what I see in this crystal ball is right, watch out.
I hope you're right, King. I hope you're right. Sadistic says, remember last stream I said Dallas really missed Luka's rebounding and defense. Let's go. Yeah, man. Luka came in there and dominated Rudy on the boards tonight, man. The reigning defensive player of the year. Definitely dominated him on the boards. Only 3.5 back of the 2 seed. Ooh.
Yeah, I felt like it was 3. There's 3 in the loss column, I thought. Maybe not. It might be 4 in the loss column, I think. I don't know. I thought it was 3.
I mean, I hope Sadistic right, man. I really do. Man. That'd be, man. And we winning too. Sadistic also says, hit the like for these guys. Appreciate that, Sadistic. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button for us.
Hold on, bro. They know we on a 5-game win streak, right? They gonna talk about us being hot. We won 5 games in a row, right?
No, Luka's out of shape.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. You remember that? Lai says Luka and all defensive player.
I agree.
Like I said, we see that, Lies. As Mavs fans, we see that. We saw the game tonight. We paid attention tonight. But the national media still has a perception of Luka for some stupid reason because they don't watch the game, they read cliff notes. And so they're the ones that are going to affect the votes, which is not going to give him the votes to be an all-defensive player. But like I said, we all believe he is. The Mav community does. But it's the national media, man. Y'all know how they are.
Here's my take on it.
With certain narratives. Go ahead, again.
Here's my take on it. I think Dorian Finney-Smith, as I said, should be first team All-NBA. Of all defense. I think Luka Doncic should be first team All-Defense. But as we said, he's probably not going to be it. So I'm pushing, let him get on the second team. Put him on the second team. Like, why not? Just give him a defensive so you can stop saying he doesn't play defense. Like, let's get that narrative off him right now and just give him his all-defensive performance, which he deserves. Like, again, another game where we've seen these like over and over again now this season where Luka comes up with clutch defensive plays at the end of the game to help seal the game. He did it again tonight. So I think so, Lies. If I'm saying yes or no, that's my answer.
Yes, sir. All right, Pavel, what's good, man? He said, bro, so happy you guys are here. Yeah, man. It was a huge win. Y'all know he had to come for y'all, man. You know he had to, man. Yeah, talk about the Mavs and this huge win against Utah, cutting it down to a half a game. King, I'm going to predict that we're going to get the 4th seed.
The fourth. That's all you saying. You don't feel
No,
any
I'm
higher
just
than it?
saying for right now, we're gonna
Oh,
move up 4th seed. I'm gonna say what's today? Monday. I'm gonna say by the end of the week
by the end of the week, the
we'll have it.
pressure is now on Utah to stay matched with us, to stay
Yep.
even with us. They have
Yep.
to stay even with us. If they lose any more games than we lose, we drop, we pull up or whatever. So I believe it. Um, Another one of those games again. It's not the same Mavs, so I'm not going to go into it. But if this was the same old Mavs, this New York Knicks game would scare me again because this is
Yeah, it's
one of those
different.
teams
Like I said,
that
there's we got Spencer. Bro, who next?
there are certain teams though that you just know matchup wise just play you well, and for some reason the New York Knicks have played as well the past few games. But the Mavs are doing different things this year, and Luka's taking things personally. So
Yep.
let's go.
Feel sorry for the Knicks. All right, Ben Price says Josh Green minutes were huge. I wish he would finish his drives more. Yeah, instead of passing it off, he is crazy athletic and a force of nature.
Shoot
Yeah,
the
because he
road
also
out.
had a couple kind of boneheaded plays too, man.
You don't want
Um,
him to. You be like, no, don't finish it at the rim. Do
who?
what you do. You be like, don't go Josh Green and finish it at the rim. You're doing too much.
No. I want him to. Like I said, I just wish he would have a better drive game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like he tries to outblow you or try to just shoot over you. And it's like if you had like a little craftiness or like a little floater or something to kind
Yeah.
of work on, that'll open the lanes up a little bit more for you because defense is gonna have to respect that, which opens up a little bit more for you. Because like I said, once he drives, it's like he doesn't see the person that's coming over to collapse on him. He just go in there and he's kind of being all frantic and he loses the ball or turns it over or whatever. So that's the only thing I've said that before. Like I wish he'd have like just work on his offense this offseason, man. Because like I said, it looked like he's kind of just out of control. I won't say confident because I think Jason Kidd and him are giving him the confidence to take the shots and stuff. Just like he's out of control, still can work on those corner threes. He airball one of them today, man. So yeah, he can work on that, man.
It's coming. I feel like it's coming. I feel like so I want him to make those mistakes because those mistakes make him better.
Yeah.
So I think like you're saying, he does need to get that offensive repertoire, whatever it is. But I feel like it's coming. Like these are the growing pains we have to go through. Like you're going to see him airball threes. You're going to see him go inside and not be able to finish. But then come next year, he's going to have a Euro step or something probably where he'll finish at the rim or something like that. Just anything. Like I'm saying, it's the development of seasons. Like he has to. This is why I'm okay with seeing him try. He already got the pass under the rim down pat. Like getting it out to the corner or whatever under the rim, he can do that. So if he gets a Euro step or something, like you said, a floater or anything, watch out.
That's all you need, bro. Get that little monster, what they call that? Giant killer. Get that thing going. Sadistic says, hey guys, holler at me after the stream. That's all I need to say. Yeah, man.
You holler at us after the stream.
You holler at us. Josh, what's good, man? He says, what happened at half where Luka threw the ball at his ass fam? He said, I can't figure it out. He's talking about when he got into it with Rudy Gobert, man.
Rudy tossed it at him first. After the play, Luka thought it should have been a foul, and Rudy like tossed the ball at Luka. And then Luka caught it and saw that he was like doing that on the low while he was arguing with the refs, and he threw it back at Rudy, whatever, and he's about to get into it. Like Rudy and Luka I think Luka just thinks Rudy is overrated on defense, like a lot of folks do. A lot of players, I should say, in the league seem to think. So,
dang. Shots.
Jeez. I'm just keeping it real.
I ain't gonna argue with you. Pavel says my take, Luka is ridiculous. Yes, he is. Spencer was too passive to Luka. Yeah, I said that passed up opportunities to do what he does and drive. Maxey, Bullock, Green are underrated. Ferrari Dodo is a Ferrari Doe is underpaid.
Yep, he is underpaid. This gonna be a bargain contract.
You know what's crazy about that? Spencer was passive and still got you 23.
Yeah.
Just think about that for a second, y'all. He was passive, but he got you 23.
Yeah.
Y'all not paying attention, man.
Easy ones too. Easy ones.
Yes, man. Spencer.
Easy.
Spencer gonna be a problem in the playoffs, man. I think Kid gonna tell him just go out there and just ball, bro.
Yeah.
Like don't be pass, just go do your thing. Just go score.
Like I definitely think Spencer and Luka gonna drop like some games where they both had 30 points in the playoffs.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, might be a game or two where they both got 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they both gonna drop them together.
Patton Black says,
What up, Pat?
he was at that game. Okay, man. Said Maxey was killing me with those threes. He needs to stay off the floor, stay off the 3-point line. There at the end, they were guarding him. They weren't guarding him anymore. He still was breaking everything. Yeah, man. We kind of touched on that. We think maybe because of the defensive energy he's putting out, trying to guard Rudy Gobert and guarding on a lot of those switches. Because remember, man, Donovan Mitchell's a headache. Jordan Clarkson is a headache on offense, man. So you had to guard those guys on switches, and you also had to hold. Matter of fact, not just Rudy Gobert, you also had to guard Hassan Whiteside too down there, and he's a whole lot more of a physical offensive player than Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
So probably just took his legs out, man. So let's give Maxey some time, man. Hopefully he started hitting his shots before we get into this stretch of going into the playoffs. So what you think?
Two things. One, Maxey, when he would miss shots, he would go clean it up on the other side.
Yep.
As we said earlier, like he would have a block, he would get the rebound, get Rudy to get over the back on him or something like that. And then two, we're not going to pretend like Maxey has not hit some game-winning threes for us in the past. Like, if he's open at the 3-point line at the end of the game, shoot it, Maxey. Let that thing rip. Like, Maxey has to get out this drought. I trust Maxey. Maxey's, like I said, just get out of it, Maxey, and then go back to being Maxey. I'm fine. I'm not off the Maxey train yet. Like, no way. Maxey does too much. He's too much of a utility tonight for us, for me to give up on him. And he did the rest of his job while he was struggling at that. So
yeah, like we said, if you're not hitting your shots, you need something else to fall back on. What did he fall back on? His defense.
Yep.
That's what he did. All right, man. Statistics says Luka only had 22 shots himself. Maxey is struggling from 3. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully he'll get over it, man. He has a little time before we get into the playoffs. All right, man. Ben says another Josh Green comment. If our resident Ozzy gets a mid-range jumper, it's officially over for the league. Yeah, Ben Simmons is a poor man's Josh Green.
So.
Oh man, shots are being fired tonight, y'all. Yeah, being fired. Like King said, man. What we saying, like just get a mid-range game. Stay in the gym this summer and work on that little mid-range game, man. He'll be nasty, man. Because like I said, he has the athletic talent and the hustle and the energy, man. Just he got to have some type of offensive game, man, a go-to game. Work on that mid-range and work on those corner threes, man. You saw what Dodo did. You can carve a career hitting those corner threes. I'm trying to tell you, man.
I believe it. I have no doubt that he's going to develop it.
Getting a gym with Coach Sweeney, man.
Yeah.
Pavel says I'm a poor man and put $100 on the Mavs to win the finals at plus 3,000. Dang. Mm-hmm. Wishing I would have at plus 5,000. That's okay, man.
Pavel plus 3,000 is pretty good. I saw.
That's still good.
I was going to put it on at the beginning of the year. I remember having a conversation with my wife sitting on the bed, like, man, I just put money on the Mavs. It's 5,000, but I didn't. So I'm gonna be joining you soon, though, Pavel.
Pavel, man, if you win, man, let me hold $1, man. Statistics says I'm thinking the Mavs might not have Bertans in the playoff rotation, especially if Green keeps playing with so much energy. You know what? He might be right.
I mean, but Bertans gives energy too on the defensive side. So,
but his calling card is offense. And he's not making shots like that.
I think his offense will dictate his time.
It will.
In the playoffs, his offense is going to dictate his time. He's going to still be in the rotation, but if he's not shooting and he's not making, he's going to be pulled out.
I hate to see it, man. I think Bertans is a great shooter, man. I would love to see him hit shots. All right, Pavel says Bertans was nice tonight. He is making sure he is not a defensive liability for sure. His first 2 shots were grenades. Then his first open was a swish. Yeah, I think we said it too, man. Like with Bertans, I think King might have said this. I like him to be more of a catch and shoot, 3-point shooter. I think you're right, man. I kind of stepped away from the fact that that little curl screen pull up and stuff like that. Just be a catch and shoot. Because you saw him kind of slide off the baseline earlier when Luke was driving, trying to find him, but a lot of the Jazz defense kind of covered that area over there, so he couldn't throw it to him or whatever. He had to bring it back out. But yeah, I'd rather him be a catch and shoot guy, man, instead. So you might be right, King. Christopher said, "What's good, man?" He says Maxey just needs to play a bit and get back in the rhythm. Yeah, because remember he was out too, y'all. Remember that?
Yeah.
He'll be
Exactly.
fine as long as he stays healthy. That's the key, Chris. That's the key. Stay healthy. So I forgot about that too. Yeah, Maxey was out for a little bit, man. So let's just give him time to get his rhythm back. Hopefully, man, he'll be close to 100% going into the playoffs. That's the key. That's what we need him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All right, man. So this is said before today, Luka was 8th best in the NBA in defensive efficiency.
That's the entire NBA. That's not guards. That's the
Yeah.
entire NBA. Yeah, but they keep saying they don't play defense.
Well, I thought the national media said he don't play defense.
If I'm correct,
Is that a real number?
I think that is real. But if I'm correct, who would you guess is number one in defense?
Draymond?
Mm-mm.
Who?
Nikola Jokic, if I'm correct.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
And they'll never say that though. They'll never say again that he's good for playing defense because he has a narrative already about not playing defense. So the guy just got you 4 blocks and like 4 steals just a day.
Man, you know what's funny about that too, King? You know who had a narrative about not playing defense, and all of a sudden now they think he's one of the best defenders in the league?
Who's that?
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant still has not made an all-defensive team. And I keep telling you that.
When he played with Oklahoma, he wasn't known as a defender.
No.
But when he went to Golden State, all of a sudden they were talking about he was in the running for, defensive player of the year and all that stuff before he got hurt or whatever. So that's the thing. It's like, can these narratives be shared, bro? If you actually, what do they have to do?
I never thought Kevin Durant was a great defender. He was a good.
That's what I'm saying.
He was a good outside
he go to
defender.
Oklahoma City. Now it's like, oh, he's a great defender. It's like, wait, where'd that come from? I mean, Golden State.
Golden State. Yeah, well, he was a good outside defender with his length and all. They played him right on the system. Like he played correct in Golden State. But even in Brooklyn now, since he's been in Brooklyn, he's been horrible on defense.
Exactly.
Like, it is what it is. But again, when we talk about best players in the world, that's why I talk about everything like we talk about with Luka. Offense, defense, playmaking, everything. And Kevin Durant does not check the boxes, as many boxes as people say he does. Like as people try to pretend he does, I should say. But it is what it is. I just think he's a great scorer. He's a ridiculous scorer.
Shots.
I mean, I'm just telling the truth. I'm not trying to shoot the shots.
Man, shooting shot. King, if you want to start shooting like that, man, let me know so I can duck, bro. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
All right. Ben says Maxey and Bertans had the best plus minus on the whole team despite shooting poorly. I think it really speaks to Bertans' hustle plays and how much he spaces the floor in Maxey's defense. Yeah. We kind of, like I said, we touched on that.
Yep.
Bertans has never been known for playing defense until he got here. You've been put in a better situation, man. You want to be on the floor as much as you can because the one thing he complained about in Washington that his minutes were inconsistent, and they were taking him out because he wasn't making his shots, and you was a liability on defense. So you get here, you're not really making your shots, but you step your defense up. That's all we ask for.
Yeah, you just said the Kevin Durant thing. That's a perfect analogy. Bertans is now playing in a system that's better for defense for him to be a help side defender. So now he looks like a better defender. Obviously, Bertans is not a great individual one-on-one defender, but in a system where he just has a role to do, where he knows to just slide here, slide there or such, then you become a great defender because you're playing team defense.
And on top of that, he's long enough to be a good defender too, man.
He can block, he can steal and stuff like that with his length. Like you take away the need for the lateral quickness.
Point forward and everything.
Yep.
That threw me off tonight. He did it again. I'm like, this dude here. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Don Nelson coaching or something? Jesus. Johnny B, what's good, man? He said, Glow Game, what's up, man? What's up? Pavel was good. He said Rudy is 7'2" with an 8-inch span. Yes, he said insane. Should feel good. Sorry, 8-foot span. I said 8-inch. 8-foot span.
We knew what you meant, bro.
My bad. I'm gonna be doing this right here. But yeah, 8-foot wingspan. He said should feel good if you win or dominate him. That's such an advantage for the same with KP. Pavel, we don't bring that name up here, man. I keep telling y'all, man. We don't know who's that guy you just said at the end down there. We don't know who that is, man. I never heard that guy before in my life.
How long has Rudy been picked apart in the playoffs? How many years is this now?
Let's see.
It's gotta be like at least 3 years in a row, right?
Hey, when did Star Wars come out?
Yeah, it's been a while. So Rudy's being picked apart in the playoffs. Like I've seen this story. Like this is why the Utah Jazz is seen as the Utah Jazz. Like no one believes. Shaq told Donovan Mitchell to his face he don't believe he can go to the next step. Like
Donovan need to leave, bro.
Yeah. Donovan Mitchell will be awesome on a team like this. A number 2 guy that can go get you buckets. One of those upgraded CJ McCollum type dudes. That's like a better version of that. Like, yes.
Young, too.
Absolutely.
All right, man. So this is it. Will the Mavs have a 10-man bench in the playoffs? So many role players. Maybe the extra rest will help come a game 6 or 7. The bench has some elite shooters and at least one playmaker. Yeah, you know what? Now that he says that, maybe they will go to 10 because you got to throw in Josh Green.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say 9. I'm gonna agree with y'all now. You're right. Berton is not gonna get many. Josh Green gonna probably switch back and forth.
That part.
Because I'm thinking Dorian, the starting lineup with Dorian, Reggie, Dwight, Jalen, and Luke is going to start. Obviously, they're 5. Then you got Spencer off the bench. You got Maxey off the bench. You got Josh Green off the bench. That's 8. And then if you throw Tim Hardaway Jr. in there, it's 9. And then Bertans would be 10. So that's not even including like Sterling Brown if he played.
No, he's not playing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's playing. So I'm thinking without him, you make it a 9-man rotation or yikes, man. That's hard. An 8-man basically with Josh Green, like I said, with Berton switching because I don't think Tim's going to be on the bench.
Nah.
If Tim's able to play, unless they say Tim don't play, like sorry. And they say just sit out the rest of the year. We're going to go with this flow and not mess it up.
They said he should be back before the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Tim is ready to you can see Tim every game. Shooting the ball, still on the sideline, jumping. When you sit on the sideline, but when you're sitting on the sideline, you're ready to play. He's been on the sideline with that boot on. He's ready to not ready to play as far as ready, but he wants to play again this year. Is what I'm saying. So
you see what the team is doing. He want to be out there.
Exactly. So we'll see, man. Like it's a problem. It's a good problem to have. We trust Jason Kidd to make the right decision.
All right, man. Let's see what we got next. Johnny V says DFS is the GOATs. You talking about the same guy that's not worth $15 million?
Not worth 15.
Why do we keep talking about a guy that's not worth $15 million, guys? What are we talking about here? Jesus. Yeah. Shout out to Mike Bass for saying something. I want to see what Mike Bass got to say about this game tonight with Dorian.
He goes back and forth so much.
Oh yeah, he does. That's why Jay don't like him, man. Yeah. Jay can't stand him. So this says no problem. He's fantastic place to find specific sets. Oh, he's talking about.
They're talking back and forth. Stacks probably the first one.
Let's see. Amount says, dang, 10 minutes late. He said we got enough games for Bullock and Maxey to shoot out of the slump. Not worried. Yeah. I agree, man. Like I said, you got to remember too, guys, that Maxey just came back from sitting out a few games. So let's let him get his legs under him again. As long as he's contributing on defense, as long as that defense don't slip, we good.
Let me spin it this way for everybody. Y'all saying we winning, and y'all saying we done won 5 in a row, and we done lost only 7 games since the beginning of the year, and y'all saying our players not playing up to their potential yet? Is that what everybody is saying? Everybody's saying our players aren't playing up to their potential. So what happens when they do?
Watch out, league.
What happens when they do? So that's all I got to say about that.
All right, man. We got a while to go. So this
Dallas
has
top 25 ISO defenders in the league. Yeah, like somebody has to be somebody, if not 2, have to be on the all defensive team. They have to.
Because there's enough you don't hear our defense being talked about like that too in the national media. And y'all all know my opinion on the national media, man. I just feel like they don't do their due diligence, man. And actually, I feel like they're lazy when it comes to reporting about these teams. Yeah. Like I said, like Jay said on one of those We Talk NBA videos, you're bringing up something that you're pushing a narrative that's about a team that happened like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. Which tells me that you actually have not been watching this team. I'm not talking about the team being on TNT, 5 times out the year out of 82 games. I'm talking about actually watching this team and knowing exactly the ins and outs, their tendencies, and all that stuff. Understand what these players, game has, what part of their game has increased or decreased or whatever like that. Because you're still stuck on the narrative of Luka don't play defense. Obviously, you have not been watching the games. You have not been looking at the numbers. You have not been looking at the metrics. You have not been looking at the anything. And you have numbers that can back up the fact that he does play defense, but y'all are too lazy to actually look it up yourselves. Yeah. And ever since like those channels like ESPN, ever since they had those cutbacks, this is what's been happening.
Yep.
The reporting has been extremely lazy.
Yep.
And so that's why I don't like the national media. I already know that. So you got anything you want to add, bro?
I don't know. Basically, this team they're a top 5 defensive team. They're creeping up to being a top 10 offensive team. Like, we can already see the offense. We see it's the same offense again.
Hey, they only at number 13.
That's what I'm saying. You seeing they're the same offense again. They're just getting back in the groove. It's that same offense we've been used to for the past couple of years. Top 10. This is some things the national media does say that I agree with. When you're a top 10 team on offense and defense, you're a contender. That's contender range. You want to be on a top 10 side on both sides, so you can rely on both sides of the ball to get the job done. And the Mavericks are basically there. So as I said, man, it's coming. It's coming. Just wait.
Yeah, we got 2 players, man, that are built for the playoffs too. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
So this says get on the wagon now because this team isn't built for the regular season. This team is stylistically built for a true playoff run. Yeah, that's what I just said. I feel like you got 2 players in Dinwiddie and Luka that can play an excellent half court game, which is meant for the playoffs. So I really feel like with these 2 players, man, which that's the one thing they messed up is giving Luka another guy. I've been saying this for as long as I've been watching Luka in this league. I said, you give Luka one more guy, that's over.
Yeah,
it's over. Don't give him another guy. And just like everybody else, these other all-stars and all that have another guy. You gave this dude another guy. Yeah. That's it.
It's trouble.
That's trouble.
Yeah,
makes this game a whole lot easier. What think Luka gonna look like? You see what he did against the Clippers without another guy. Give him another guy. See what he does. So this says hit that like. Appreciate that, man. Y'all definitely hit that like. Hit that like. Subscribe if you're also new to the channel, guys.
Please do.
Ben says, I told you Dodo is the Mavs spirit animal and he is not extinct.
Yes, sir.
You sure he's not extinct, Ben? Because according to Mike Bassett, we're gonna start saying his name. According to Mike Bassett, he's extinct.
He's not worth it.
Best corner 3 in the league, man. That dude, man. They were talking about his corner 3s like free throws, man, which is crazy. They left a lot of wide open threes tonight. They probably one of the best defensive teams too.
Yeah,
leaving a lot of wide open threes for the Mavs today. Amount says this team is mean on defense, and I love watching other teams getting frustrated with it. Yeah, to the point that Rudy Gobert was damn near had 2 technical fouls today. Had a lot of illegitimate fouls today. You got frustrated, which is what you want to do, man. Like I said, you cut the head of the snake off with Donovan Mitchell. Big ups to the man who don't deserve $15 million a year. But your
boy Mike would have got rid of him. Let that be known. If it was up to Mike, Dodo wouldn't be on his team.
Oh, Mike who?
Your boy 105.3.
Oh yeah. Might need to tag him in a tweet, man, and say what you think about Dodo now.
Yeah.
All right, man. We got lots to go. Pavel says Luka Doncic flopping all leads Mavericks to win over Jazz. That's the first headline that comes up on Google.
When did Luka flop? For anybody that watched this game, when did Luka flop?
Are you serious, Pavel?
That's what they're saying. Yep. When did Luka flop in this game? When does Luka flop in general? They can talk about him crying and arguing to the ref and all, but when does Luka flop in general?
Wait, are you serious, bro? That's the headline?
I didn't see it, but I can believe it. I've told you this for I don't know how long I've been on this show now. I don't know what's going on. I told you.
Yeah. You know what? If Dallas do win a championship this year, I want folks to keep the same energy they had all year. Keep the same exact energy you had all year.
And remember everybody. Remember your lady, was it Kaplan, when she didn't vote for Luka? Remember everybody if this goes down, y'all. Like, make it personal and bring up everything you can.
Yeah, Luka doing it.
Yep.
All right, Ben says, but Luka can't play defense. Ja is better. Average, casual fan. Yeah. But Ben, like I said, those average casual fans, I've said this before. There's 3 things they look at. You look at the box scores, you look at highlights, and then you listen to guys like Stephen A. Smith. So those 3 things form your opinion about certain players and certain teams in the league. So when they say that Ja is better, like I told King, they're actually not saying Ja is better because he actually is a lockdown defender. They're saying Ja is a better defender because the narrative is that Luka doesn't play defense. Yeah. So that's why they're saying Ja is a better defender. And so like I said, all the metrics say, all the numbers, all the analytics say that Luka is the better defender. But because of perception, Ja's a better defender.
And also athleticism. For some reason, they think just because you have more athletic that you got to know how to play defense better. So it's like, oh, he knows how to sit down and play defense. But it's like, I watched the games and Luka's out here playing defense. No athleticism at all. Like, he must know where people are going, and he's smart enough to go out there and handle his business. So you're right, Ben. I don't pay attention to it. Like I say, I think this is, I've called it a while as well. This is the Luka like revenge tour. He's just doing it early in his career. And by the end of this year, like once the season is all over, there'll be a whole different narrative on Luka Doncic. Trust me.
I hope you're right, bro. Yeah, a long way to go, King. Pavel says all defensive team, Dorian and Reggie, man. Rewatch Reggie Bullock on Steph. Man, not only Steph, look what he did to Conley tonight. Yeah. Did anybody see anything? Did anybody hear from Conley tonight?
Nope.
I'm serious. I forgot Conley was in the game tonight.
Yeah, I know. Until I said something, you were surprised. I saw it when I said it. It's like, oh, Conley didn't do anything. Like, oh, Conley.
Yeah. I completely forgot about Conley. Why is that? Because Reggie took him out the game.
Yeah.
He wasn't but his defense he was locking cats up out there.
Pavel, I don't think they're going to put everybody on the team. You know what? I think Luka would be happy if Dorian and Reggie both made it, even if he didn't make it. And that would be cool. Like, I just think, give us 2. That's fine. Let it be Dorian and Reggie. Just give us 2.
Top 5, somebody need to be in there.
Yeah.
All right, man. Johnny B says Dinwiddie 3 more games away from being to the official number 2.
He's already number 2.
He's number 2, Johnny. Listen,
3 games away. He's number 2.
Because he's not starting does not mean he's not the number 2. We bring this example up all the time. I remember Jason Terry was coming off the bench, but he was still the second option. Just because you're not starting does not mean you're not the second option. You're playing starter minutes. He's playing starter minutes. He's just not starting. You want him to come off the bench. This dude, you see the kind of offensive punch he has. And y'all saw the game he started. Who was the guy coming off the bench giving y'all points when he was starting?
Exactly.
Nobody. So you need that off the bench. That's what's helping carry this team. It's not that he's not getting you don't have to necessarily, you know what I mean? If you're not starting, you're not the number 2.
Yeah.
You getting your starter minutes and you being effective as a number 2 coming off the bench. You need him to come off the bench. Like you said, Johnny, who do you trust more to be more offensive firepower off the bench? Jalen Brunson or Dinwiddie? You want Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie is a starter type of caliber with all-star type of caliber of play. Have him come off the bench. Add that little 25 to 30 points off the bench, man. That's going to boost your bench.
My whole thing, Johnny, I told you, Dinwiddie's the number 2. I'm down with that. Jalen Brunson still deserves $20 million a year. That's all my gripe is with you, Johnny. Like,
you had Johnny going tonight, man.
We done had a Kevin Love. You know, Kevin Love got his money and all that stuff being a number 3. Like, it's fine. You still got a number 3 guy that can get you about 18 a game. Like, he's worth $20 million a year. Like, I'm fine with that. Tim Hardaway Jr., if he can give me 18 points consistently the way Jalen Brunson does, he'd be worth $20 million a year. The issue is that he's only averaging 14 this year and got 1 game of 30. The rest of them 20s and then 8s and stuff like that. So,
man, Spencer get you that in 2 quarters, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that the issue. The issue is not that JB doesn't have to be the number 2, or he can be the number 3. But he's worth $20 million a year, though. Trust me. And other teams still believe he's worth $20 million a year.
Yo, definitely scoop him up, especially the way he's been playing lately.
Yep.
So this is Luka's 5th game of 30 points and 15 rebounds, and 3rd with at least 7 assists. I really thought he had a triple. I thought he was gonna get a triple-double tonight. I felt he had a lot of assists tonight.
It was hockey assists, I'm telling you. Like, he did a whole bunch of assists that when he gave it to him, they would make a move, and then that 2 dribble, like I was saying.
Yeah.
Move it off to the next person, make him open and all that. They were doing that a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Amount says, love Dinwiddie bringing the ball up in the clutch. Yes, sir. He says, sometimes Luka too emotional, Dinwiddie older and more mature, although I still want Luka taking the shot. Look, you do want Luka to be the number 1 taking the shot. But if it was Spencer taking the shot, I would still feel comfortable and feel secure knowing that he had the ball in his hands. And he showed it plenty of times during these games he's been on this hot streak. Like, Spencer, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, y'all sleeping on Spencer, man. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's pretty nice. I'm telling you, Spencer is nice.
He's nice, yeah. Like
that dude, nice, man.
Like a dude that can lead a team.
Yes, nice. I love his game.
But it looks like Luka's like deferring to him the beginning of the 4th quarter. Like, so he giving him his, letting him, because Luka takes the beginning of the fourth quarter as a rest, as we know. So Spencer already usually starts the fourth quarter, and then he's running it, and then Luka's like taking his break until it's time for me to go close the deal. Like, I think right now the chemistry is at an all-time high. Even with Spencer, nobody's beefing. Like, he came in to a perfect role, a role that he wants, and a role that they're willing to give to him. Everybody on the team wants him to be Spencer Dinwiddie, and that's awesome.
Man, what was I about to say? Yeah, I forgot. Rolla says I'm calling it Mavs versus Sixers in the finals. Man, don't sleep on Boston.
Reggie, I'm gonna say just because I'm going Mavs Heat, just because I want it. Mavs Heat round 3. Let's do it.
This for all the marbles, man.
Do it.
Okay. All right, Pavel says I believe Luka will be in the conversation along with Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, Wilt, Shaq, top 5 all time. I can see that, man. I can see that. Especially if Luka get a couple rings in there, man. He definitely will be in the conversation.
Yeah,
he on his way though.
He can be a top 10 player with 2 championships.
Yeah,
2 of them making the top
10. Johnny B says the way the standings are panning out, the Mavs could end up playing the Clippers again.
That's my secret, Johnny. Don't shh. That's what I'm hoping for. I told you that from the beginning. I'm hoping. I'm praying.
Listen, Dallas still has time, y'all, to get that 3rd seed.
Yeah. Or that second. It still can pan out with 8-2 against 7 against the Clippers. It's not over. And I would. Oh man, I want the Clippers so bad. I know y'all say we split it and all that stuff. I don't care. I want you to put them out.
Yeah, I'm with you. So this says Luka, Dodo, Bullock, JB, and Powell, Dinwiddie, TJ. Oh, you're probably talking about this will be the lineup for the playoffs. Yeah, Kleber, Green, Bertans, deep bench. Who do you remove? We already talked about. I think Green and Bertans are gonna probably switch out.
Yeah,
gonna probably switch depending on who's hot, who not. Because you definitely want Bertans for his spacing. Because he can get hot, man, at any moment. So you definitely want to. But those names you just named off there, Sadistic, man, those are going to be the guys who are going to be part of the playoff rotation.
Yeah, Bertans is cool and all, but I ain't going to front to you in a playoff situation. I'd rather have THJ. That's not.
No, he in there. He got him in
there. I know, but I'm saying that's why I'm saying that Bertans and Green are going to switch, because in a playoff situation, I'd rather have THJ. THJ, we get on him and all, but he's a little bit better as a ball handler than Bertans. He can do a little bit more as far as shooting mid-range jumpers.
You see Bertans out there.
I got you.
Forward out there.
No disrespect.
No
disrespect. But I'd rather have THJ out there playing minutes all the time instead of right now in Bertans. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I want to see THJ slide down to that 4th option, man. See what that look like.
Yeah.
Johnny B says we're gonna catch the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I think we are. They lost again today, so we're gonna catch the Golden State Warriors. They lost again tonight, and they gonna lose again versus the Clippers. Ooh,
I'm telling. I remember all this show. We've been on here for so many episodes now. I don't know exactly, and I've been calling all this stuff out for so long, saying, "Man, it ain't over yet, bro. Trust me. We hit the bottom, but this season ain't over. It's all set up for a magical second half of the year where we come out of it, and you watching it."
Man, do you think they're gonna try to rush Draymond back?
They may. Either way, I don't like Golden State right now. Something's wrong with Draymond Green's back. He's been out all this time.
They pushed his time back again, man.
He's been out all this time because of his back, which means it ain't something easy with his back where he can just come back, because they've been in so much trouble right now. He'd be back by now.
Yeah,
something's wrong with his back right now. So yeah, I want Golden State. They're one of the teams I'd rather play right now. Like, they're another team. Golden State did some bad stuff to us in the past. I'd like to see them in the first round or whatever to put them out.
You looking for revenge like Drake?
I want Luka to go on a revenge tour this year and put them all out. Yep.
I heard looking for revenge.
Yep.
Okay. Right.
I got mob ties over here.
I see. Pavel, stay grounded though, real. We need that balance. I got you, man. I got you. He said I can't have 2 optimistic views. The balance is what makes us show the best on the internet. I can do that, man. I got y'all, man. Dallas is not going to the playoffs. That's about the balance we go. That's real balance right there. That's like 2 sides of a coin right there.
Don't do that.
But no, man. Yeah, no, I got you, Pavel, man. I'm still a little bit pessimistic, man. I feel like they're gonna be out the first round. King is steady shoving me in my back to get in there for the Western Conference Finals, but I want to wait a little bit. Now, If they get past the first round, my whole entire perspective might change. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. So we'll see. We'll see.
That's what y'all waiting for. I know the truth. You waiting
Yeah,
for
that's
everybody
what
want
come
to see
here.
you get past the first round.
Yeah. That's whatever. I think we're all on board now. If y'all not on board or past the first round, let us know in the comment section, guys. But I think we're all on board now of Dallas getting out the first round. I think we got there. I think we're all there now. I think now it's going to be a debate of you got some people saying finals, you got some people saying Western Conference Finals. So, but we're all on board for the first round. I think we're all on board after the first round.
When they do win the first round, everybody in here gonna be talking about championship.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you.
Let me see what it looked like after the first round. They do it very convincingly. I might change my opinion, man, and say, you know what, this might be. It might, like I said, it might kind of go back to when you said that one video when Dallas beat Kobe and the Lakers that year. It's like, yo, we going.
Something going on right now.
We going.
All
right, man. Amount says, you guys think Mavs flying under the radar helps? Pretty young team, ease the pressure. I think so. I know King wants us to have as much eyeballs, and I understand. But I kind of like the way that we're under the radar. You know what? Don't, like I said. So when Dallas starts sneaking up on people and beating them, keep that same energy, national media. Keep the same energy that you've been having. Luka can't play defense. You slept on Kid. Is Nico know what he's doing? Is this team built to be a playoff team or be a long-lasting playoff team? I'm not sure about the Spencer Dinwiddie trade. What were they thinking about trading KP off? Keep all those narratives that have been going on all year. Keep that same energy. That's what I want them to do.
Yeah, all this gonna matter next year when they're gonna be the hunted instead of the hunters.
Yeah, now next year it's gonna be a different story because everybody like, no. We saw what you did last year, and then of course we truly believe that team's gonna get better over the offseason. They're doing good now. Add a couple pieces to that. Then you're definitely gonna be the hunt. Then you're not gonna be a team that everybody's gonna want to play against. Then after that, you'll probably be up there in the echelons of like the Golden States and the Phoenixes and all that stuff, man. I already believe that. Especially, I think that after starting this year the way he did, Luka's gonna do a little bit better starting the season next year.
Yep.
So this says Dallas is 24-8 since December 28th. Yeah, I think they have the second best record in the league, if I'm not mistaken, in that little span there.
Yep, behind Phoenix.
Yeah, behind Phoenix. Pavel says the last 13 games, Utah 10-3, Dallas 11-2. We are both 10-2 before tonight.
You had to take care of the game tonight. That's why you had to take care of these games. It's a playoff game. This was basically a playoff game.
We got one more, y'all. We got one more.
Yep.
Don't let Utah come back in here and be down. I'm just saying. Or still be a half a game above us.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you. Johnny B says, I want to see Moses Wright play. He could be a diamond in the rough. Another big wing we could use. I need to see him play, man.
Yeah, we need a blowout win. Like a game where we like 25 points up with like 5 minutes left.
Or Dallas like already locked into their seed already or something.
Yeah, or something like that. They just
play the last game of the season or something, Ben Price said the media stupidity baffles the mind. He said the average basketball superfan knows more than people who are paid to know. Yeah, I've said that a million times, Ben. He said it's their job. Yep, I said that too. He said if I was that bad at what I did, I would get no business. Crazy. Yeah, man. Like I said, King can go in here and rattle all these stats off, and he makes $2.15 an hour plus tips. This is your job, and you don't take the time to actually just sit and study these teams and know, what their tendencies are and stuff like that. Like, I don't follow the Bulls, but I can sit there and say, like, let me watch enough games to kind of get a better understanding. And if I don't know, let me listen to some of the local guys there who know a little bit more than I do, which is what I've been doing. If I don't know a lot about a certain team, it be the Blazers or whatever, I go on YouTube and I look at shows like this talking about their teams because they would know a whole lot more about their team than I would. I don't watch enough Blazer games to actually know every little integral part about that team. And so that's why I feel like with ESPN, you have the resources, but you're just giving lazy, hot take type of content, bro. That's being irresponsible, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the media a little credit this time. I know y'all don't expect that from me. I'm gonna piggyback off of what you said. But yeah, they watch some of their jobs are to watch more than one team. Obviously, our main team is the Mavs that we watch. So I'm deep into Maverick knowledge. So is my partner Rel. We watch this team and analyze this team. But it would definitely be harder if I had to watch all 30 teams and analyze all of them all the time. But with that being said, I hate when they speak on stuff without knowing. Like sometimes you watch
that part.
You
I
watch
understand
and
what
you're
you're
like,
saying with the I gotta watch all these other teams, but what you just
yes.
said with that.
I hate when they do that because they always, it's like you can watch them as a fan and like you did not watch that game. Like
Yeah,
it's been times I've watched and like you didn't watch the game. And also a little shout out real quick. Did anybody recognize Skip Bayless giving Luka Doncic credit today on the show by discrediting LeBron James? Like he he doesn't want to give Luka credit. He
are
doesn't
you
love to give
sure?
LeBron credit. He showed the highlight reel of Luka putting the moves on LeBron at the end of the game to try to discredit LeBron, but didn't give Luka credit. Like it's Skip's wild. But yeah, he did that
I
today.
don't even. You said Skip Bayless. That was it, bro.
It is. He's still entertaining though,
Yeah, trash. Teams
man.
are scared of that Dallas
Yes.
chemistry. Yeah,
There you go. Talking about we scared of people. No, people are scared of Dallas.
keep sneaking under the radar. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll take it. He said, "Yo, check out the Pinson highlight reel. I watched that last night. Last nice dude can score. Yeah, he's a good defender, man. He came out of that Roy Williams tree in North Carolina. So yeah, man, he definitely solid.
Yeah, Pavel. Plus, remember you watching the highlight reel, Pavel. So all the plays gonna be great.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, let's do. So this is Luka and Dinwiddie were 19 of 38 for 58 points and 10 for 20 from three.
Yeah.
All right. I've been saying it. Y'all messed up, gave that boy Luka another option, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I've been saying this since we picked him up. Johnny B said, I know everybody else thinks, but I think if TAJ comes back for the playoffs, him and Dinwiddie gonna be unstoppable off the bench. Oh my God. You taking listen, now because remember before we got Dinwiddie, you were counting on Tim Hardaway to be your sixth guy. That's gonna slide you down. You telling me he gonna play out with Spencer Dinwiddie?
Bro, you know how
we ended the show right here, y'all. We ended the show.
You know how we get mad when we watch Tim play by himself because he has to try to be a creator and all. Like when you out there with Luka, catch and shoot threes. Do what you do.
Yep.
When he's playing now, whenever he's playing, he's going to either be playing with Luka Doncic or Spencer Dinwiddie, getting him the ball. Oh man, bro.
I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready.
Oh man.
Do we know when he coming back? Anybody heard anything about what his progress is?
Take his time. Just get back for the playoffs. Tim, take your time, man. All you got to do is shoot grenades in the playoffs, and you worth all that money. Everybody in the Mavericks.
I kind of want him to come back a few games before the playoffs, though. Get that rhythm.
Yes. You're right about that. But I'm just saying, I want him to be healthy enough to get to that point.
Oh
Play a couple games for the playoffs and just be ready. Just don't rush it. Like 2 games left, maybe 3. Come play.
3. I say 3 max.
Let's go do that.
I agree, bro. I agree. So this says Cleveland and Dodo are utilized very similar in the way the Warriors use Draymond Green. Yeah, that's why they both need to be on the defense. One of them need to be on the defensive player of the year. I said defensive player of the year. Sorry, all defensive teams they need to be on there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Rainbow's good, man. He said Berton just doesn't know how to get into certain spots for good looks, but that'll take time. Yeah, like I said, it's the way he's catching and releasing it. It's like he's not gathering himself first and then releasing it. He's just like catching it in the air and just like throwing it up like he's like a last second shot clock shot or something. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully, man, he can work on that before we get into the playoffs because we definitely need his shooting in the playoffs. He could definitely use it.
Yeah, I agree.
VIP, what's good, man? He said good morning from where's he from, King?
Ljubljana.
Yes, sir. 6 in the morning. Okay. Yeah, man. Good morning to you, man. Good morning to you. So this says, "Welcome to the best interactive show for the
Mavs." Yeah. He meant Mavs.
Mavs, yeah.
Show him his next one. You all good?
That's what he meant.
You all
yes,
good.
Sir. Like I said, guys, we here interacting with you guys. This is one huge community, guys. Glow Gang, Glow Nation. We here with you guys.
Yep.
All right, man. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, Rudy.
Rudy, 5 personal fouls, and Utah only 3.
Yep, only 3. He only got in Utah. He gave him 5 here. Yep, because he was fouling. Because that's what he does.
Now remember, too, guys, the league went back and reviewed and said a couple of those were actual fouls. In that Utah, when we played them in Utah, those were actual couple fouls. Like I said, I don't want to hear that after the fact because he should have called it during the game. But yeah, it should have been 2 fouls on him in that game too. So like you said, VIP, he should have had 5 in that game too.
Yeah,
2 of them on those drives that Luka had towards the end of the game. My bad. Ben said defensive efficiency. Gobert 1, Jokic 2, Allen 3. Who's Allen?
Jared Allen.
Jared. Okay. Horford 4, Embiid 5,
Look,
Giannis
look,
6,
look
Luka
at those
7
names.
according to stat.
Look at those names on that list, other than Joker and Luka. Look at those names.
But Joker and Luka would never get the credit that they deserve, man, on
Don't play
defense.
defense, man. Wow.
I tell you, Pavel, he said sorry for the inappropriate content mentioning K. Oh yeah, He said I forgot this family show. He said yeah, you doing some cussing on there when you said that guy's name. He said really happy KP is gone, happy he did good in his debut. Yeah, man, we don't wish any ill will towards him, man.
No, it will.
No, definitely no ill will, man. Just didn't want him here anymore. That's all. Per McMahon, Tim was about a month out. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So this says Luka, top defensive guard in the NBA.
Yep.
According to that list, yeah.
Yep.
Being said, facts. CP3 is 9.
There you go. He on that list too. We talking about all defenders. All these guys. Everybody else on that list known as a great defender.
And I think I posted that on our Twitter page too, man. I posted that.
Yep.
He said, honestly thought we could talk about the job Kid is doing. He said, I mean, damn, yeah. That's another thing too. Like I said, you gotta get it. If you got Twitter, first of all, follow us at We Talk Mavs on Twitter. Second, we need to start hashtagging, y'all. We need to start pushing that narrative out there. Kid for Coach of the Year, Luka for MVP, Luka for all defensive, Dorian for all defensive, Nico Executive of the Year. We gotta start pushing these narratives out there, guys, because you see that the media's not doing it. So us as Mav fans, we gotta start doing that for them, man. Start pushing that out there. Tag ESPN, tag Fox, tag the Athletic, Bleacher Report, whoever. Start tagging these guys, man. We're gonna start hashtagging that, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna do that after this show, man. We're gonna start doing that because these guys, the people we named out, deserve it, man.
Hashtag Glow Gang. I'm out.
Hashtag Glow Gang. All right, Amount says Utah supposedly has a top offense. I just watched them get shut down. Yeah, that's because Dallas got top 5 defense.
Bro, it's the same offense over and over and over and over and over again. Every year they learn the same thing. And it's not like their team has changed. It's not like they were horrible defensively and they got better defensively to help out their offense. They're running the same system over. We talk about the Mavericks and having that same starting lineup and running that same system. The Jazz do the same thing, but it's no change. They're getting worse.
2 questions for you. Is Donovan Mitchell gone this summer?
He's close. Between him and Rudy, I don't know how much longer he can take it. It depends on how they lose.
If they That's what I'm about to ask you, because my second question is going to lead to this part.
We can kick him out.
Excuse me. No. I was going to say, if they come on short again in the playoffs, is Quinn Snyder gone?
Ooh.
Knowing that Utah is known for keeping coaches long term.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, they're going to get rid of him because
what are they going to do?
But Quinn has been getting recognition as like a great coach.
So, he's a damn good coach. Damn good coach.
I don't know. I think they give him 1 year without him. So say if Rudy and Donovan decide they want to split, I think you give him a year without him.
I think they'll trade Rudy before they trade Donovan.
They would, but I think Donovan will actually be traded first. So I think they would trade Rudy. You know what? Actually, no, man. I think I might disagree with you. I think they may trade Donovan first.
You think so?
I think Utah really believes that Rudy. I think they believe Rudy Gobert is the best player on their team. I think they like Rudy's been up for like MVPs and stuff like that. That team pushes for him to be an MVP and stuff like that. Like we don't agree with it. Like I say, most fans and most other NBA players don't agree with all that recognition Rudy gets. But a lot of people, like the comments we were having in the last game where Rudy gained 14 points and 14 rebounds and 2 blocks and all, they think that's MVP material. So I don't know. I think they might trade Donovan first. That's just my opinion.
Okay. VIP said, we didn't watch the game live. We are watching highlights. Helicopter pass to Powell.
He threw that ball, man, all the way up there for that pass to Powell.
Yeah, good. I enjoyed them highlights, man. It was a great one. Sadistic says that review play that Gobert, that was a no call where Gobert steps in on his shoe accidentally. You have a second part of it.
That's the flop part I think they're talking about. That wasn't a flop though. Rudy checked him. But
they're talking about that one?
Yeah.
Oh man, okay.
But did y'all see Luka get a free hit in on Donovan Mitchell and not get a flagrant for that? Luka punched Donovan Mitchell in the face. All right.
Oh, what you doing?
Shit. He punched
Listen
him.
now,
Like, I
what's
mean,
going on? Leave Luka alone, man. He deserves it,
go
man. They be
block him.
beating him up all the time. VIP said Ja in the last game, 22 points, 7 for 20 from the field, 0 from the 3 point from 3 point percentage, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 12 plus minus.
-12. -12.
I'm sorry, negative 12 plus minus. I'm sorry. And lost versus the Rockets. Ooh. Luca's last game, 35, 12 for 23, 11, 5 for 11 from 3, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, plus
+5.
5 in the plus minus column in
And
the win versus Jazz.
if you didn't see the game, by the way, guys, because you may not watch either Memphis games or Houston games, Jalen Green was cooking John Morant. If you didn't know,
No, he didn't, bro. He's a lockdown defender.
nah, he wasn't that game for some reason. And Jalen Green's a rookie, and Houston has the worst record in the Western Conference, and Jalen Green was giving it to John Morant.
I'm just saying Jalen Green was non-existent against us in those games.
Yep, that same Jalen Green.
Are you serious?
Yep.
No, it might be. I think it's 2 Jalen Greens, bro.
I'm for sure that Jalen Green that was the number 2 pick in the draft this past year. I believe he did that to John Morant. And John Morant also, the Memphis Grizzlies have lost 2 of their last 3 games. But, you know, it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And you
Best
can't.
player in the league. Best player.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We can't talk about it.
We like Ja.
But we on a 5-game winning streak. But who cares?
All right. So this said, oh yeah, anyone else see Utah try to double on Luka 3 possessions in a row? Yeah, resulting in buckets from rotating ball. Yeah. Oh, we got the we believe in her. Okay. All right.
Hey, we believe we're gonna beat. Man, this would be a perfect year, y'all. Could you imagine if somehow, some way, we had a run of playing the Clippers, then the Warriors, then the Grizzlies, and then the Heat in the finals? That would be like the ultimate. Luka would be like the ultimate Maverick, like ever, if he did that and went through all those guys and beat them. Like, real talk, if he could somehow beat all those guys in one playoff set, like run,
Right.
this place would go crazy. The way we hate all those teams for what they've done to us.
All right, man. So this says King wanted me to come to the party. We on the same page. Oh, you in there now too, Sadistic, huh? Okay. King, you got everybody on board, man. I see you.
Hey.
Be the influence. All right. VIP says Mavs' best weapon for 100+ games and win the NBA trophy is the energy because they are a young team. Yeah, man. They got the tools right now. Like I said, damn near top 10 offense, top 5 defense. Those are usually the recipes of winning championships. Lewis, when is Marquise Chris coming back?
Never now, I don't think. I think
even if he does come back, Lewis, I don't think he's not going to be part of this rotation, man, going into the playoffs. So
we just talked about the rotation. You add him in there, that's 12. Like, we too deep.
Yeah, it's too deep. You want to stay around that 8 to 9 range, man, when it comes to a playoff rotation. And then, of course, so this said this to him. He said it appears as though it's more of a need/cautious thing. He said no definite timetable, but it's just listed right knee soreness for Chris with a doubtful designation, which probably means, like I said, they probably just using that to kind of keep him in the street clothes or whatever for certain like roster positioning and stuff like that. So they don't really need him this year. I mean, they might use him sparingly in the playoffs, but they still got Boban too, so we got to remember that. And this is the last one. Honestly, he needs longevity before he passes Dirk. Remember, he beat a hot Miami team. Yeah. We talked about that before.
So Sadistic, Dirk is the greatest Mav player ever, but I feel like Luka is the best Mav player ever, if that makes sense. So go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I was gonna say the grind and all of what Dirk went through. We saw that. We know all that. But you can't, if a guy wins a championship within his first 4 years, you can't say, well, you got to grind a little bit harder to be better than other guys. Like, well, he did it in 11. I did it in 4. Like, the guy would be better. But obviously, Dirk is a legend. I love Dirk. I went through all the grind. I tell every time I talk about Dirk on this show, I say it's Mark Cuban's fault. And Mark, please don't hate me for this, but it's the truth. The reason that we're talking about all this is because Dirk should have had way more championships than 1.
Yeah.
But it is what it is now. He only has 1, and now Luka's job is to get more than 1. So hopefully he gets it for us.
And like you just said, it's kind of like I used to use this example too. I know a lot of y'all don't know who this player is, or y'all aren't old enough to remember. But when we used to have Roy Tarpley, he was one of our greatest 6 men back in the late 80s for the Mavericks. Mm-hmm. He was the most talented Maverick before Luka got here. He was the most talented Maverick, hands down, of all time.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know who Roy Tarpley is, I might want to Google him or YouTube him. And I would say Dirk is the best Maverick, but he's the most talented Maverick. Roy Tarpley was. And so that's a great example you just used, man, as far as comparing Luka and Dirk. Luka has the chance to be the best Maverick of all time. He definitely does, hands down.
Bro, I'm
Just give him
getting
a little
these.
time.
I'm getting them 2016 Golden State Warrior vibes with this team, man.
We do want to get past the second round.
I know. I'm saying that first. You remember that year, the first year when they beat LeBron? That year when they came out of nowhere and it was like,
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? My bad. I'm thinking of the 2007. I'm sorry.
No. I'm
We
thinking
believe.
of
I'm sorry.
the 2016 ones, the ones where they beat LeBron in the finals and all. But that team, the chemistry and all, and that's when they made their name and all. That finals, that run in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I'm getting that chemistry vibe with this team. Like these boys are together and they're playing excellent team basketball.
I agree. All right. Oh, and Sadistic agrees too. All right,
Thank you
man.
for this.
VIP says thanks to Rel and King, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate it,
VIP.
man. Definitely
Bigger thank
appreciate it. This says Nico is fixing to take his lead by storm. If not this year, it's coming soon. Yeah, we talked about that before too, man.
Where this guy Sadistic come from? I like him. Where'd he come from?
Yeah, I think it's gonna come. And then VIP said Glow Sun Sports, give them a big like. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man. All right, King. I think that's gonna do it, man. We did it, man.
A good one, another good one.
Yes, sir, man. We definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight, man, for this huge win against the Utah Jazz, which cuts their lead down to only a half a game. The next game, King, you know we playing next. I know we playing New York.
New York Wednesday, probably around 8:30. Let me see. I'll look it up for you. You just keep talking. I got you.
Yeah. Okay. So, we're gonna be back on Wednesday here after the New York Knicks game, man. So we hope that y'all can join us for that too. Listen, guys, if you're brand spanking new to the channel, please do us a huge favor, guys, and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more Mav content just like this. It's gonna be more Mav content, more NBA content. If you guys are into basketball like that, go ahead and follow us, man. This is the place to be after each Mav game, guys. We're here after every Mav game or post game, leading into the playoffs, man. We're ready for the playoffs. So when the playoffs come and the off season come and all that stuff, man, we're gonna really start revving up these videos, giving you more Mav content. Cause I know you guys, just like us, you're hungry for Mav content. You want to watch something, man, that's talking about the team that you love. We feel like there's not a lot of people out there talking about the Mavs, but we're definitely doing that here. Help us grow this Glow Sun, Glow Gang, Glow Nation, whichever name you want to call it, man. Help us grow it, guys. We can definitely use your help doing that. Also, if you guys enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that like button too, guys. That right there also helps with the algorithm getting our channel out so that more Mad fans just like you can find us, man, and they can join us here on our Glow Gang, Glow Nation, guys.
Yes,
So
sir.
please do that for us. So, King, you find out when it was? What time?
Yes, Wednesday at 7:30. You guys' time.
Okay, so we'll probably be back this same time after the Knicks game, and hopefully it's a dub for the Mavs. Also, guys, do us a huge favor, guys, and follow us on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, go ahead and follow us on Twitter. We're definitely active on there. Kings, anything else I'm missing, bro?
Notification bell, guys. Sadistic, I see your comment. You don't have Twitter. GlowSun_production, no S at the end on Instagram. If you have that, you can follow us there as well. We don't do as much there anymore, but we'll try to do more, I guess. But GlowSun_production, no S at the end if you're on Instagram.
Yes, sir. But also, guys, man, y'all push that narrative out, man. If y'all got Twitter, go ahead and push that narrative out, man. Get these guys the recognition that they deserve. Give Luka, Dorian, Nico, Kid, just get his teams some recognition, man. We got to do something that the national media, hell, even seem like the local media is not doing here. So we did. It's our job as Mad fans, man, to help push that narrative out there. But with all that being said, I think I'm done, King. What you think? You got everything good?
Yeah, your boys. One last thing, your boy Mike. What's his last name? I keep forgetting what his last name. Bassett. Mike Bassett. They had a video today on their channel 105.3, the YouTube channel, and he said they were asking who were the 10 best teams in the NBA, and I think none of them, other than Mike, may have had them as one of the 10 best teams in the NBA. The other
So
two guys,
Mike had a Mavs team.
Mike may have had. He said I may put them in the 10. They weren't top 5. They were beneath that. They were towards the 10 area. But the other two guys did not say. They said the Celtics were better than the Mavericks. And this is local media. And it's like the Celtics have been hot, but your Mavs have been just about as hot. So why would you promote another team's better than your team? But all right. So they were saying a bunch of different teams that were better than the Mavericks, and I was like, wow, this is local
So,
league.
all right, let me break this down. So, Brian Broaddus is a football guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's be the one that scouts for the Cowboys.
Okay.
Mike Bassick is a former Texas
Baseball.
Ranger pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin Dawson is just a radio guy. Like
Okay.
to be honest, I know you probably seen Jay talk about him before. He doesn't like him either. He doesn't like Mike Bassick or Gavin Dawson. And sometimes I think Gavin Dawson says things just as a hot take.
Gotcha.
Like to say like, oh, you hear what Gavin said? I really believe that because like if you actually watch this team, you can look at all the power rankings and stuff like that of the people who cover the NBA, and they have Dallas in the top 10.
Yeah.
So if you don't have them in the top 10, but these basketball experts have them in the top 10, chance I'm gonna listen to them. I'm not listening to you.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
That's about it. I just wanted y'all to know, the Dallas fans to know that.
But yeah, that would do it for us tonight, guys. Thank y'all for rocking with us here on another episode of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Sun Sports YouTube channel. Remember, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit that notification bell, follow us on Twitter down here at We Talk Mavs, and we will be back after the game on Wednesday night against the New York Knicks. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. I'm your boy Rail. I got my boy King, and we will catch you guys here again very, very soon.
Peace.
Yes, sir.